And good evening, guys, and welcome to our live show. Oh, I had to run up the stairs, I had to change my clothes all in 3.5 seconds. The magic.
Welcome back to the 90s.
90s. We've got a little bit of back-end music on. We're not getting monetized anyway because of this whole coronavirus business, so we've just put loads of copyrights on there.
So if we get taken off air any minute now, you know why. It's because we put music on. But how is everybody doing?
Happy Sunday, guys. We're here again. Same time, same place. It feels like 2 minutes ago.
It does, yeah. This week went like that, honestly. It really went really quick.
It really did.
I can see loads of people.
What are people drinking? Let's bring up some.
The chat. Should we
Also,
see what you guys are drinking
guys?
first?
We're going to do our cocktail thing in a second, aren't we? So, first person, vodka water, his beloved love.
Do you know what? That's actually one of my favourite drinks as well. Is the vodka and water.
Get rid of the water, just drink the vodka.
Yeah.
Pure Punch.
What is that?
A Pure Punch by HIWF Wrestling. I'm not sure. Let us know in the comments.
Let us know what that is.
I haven't heard of that one before. What else, David? What have we got?
And Tricia said that she's drinking rum and coke.
Oh, nice.
Actually, Ben, I'm just realised I can't see anything because I haven't got my glasses on. So let me just pop my glasses on.
Pop your glasses on, David. Oh, don't they look lovely?
Don't they look lovely?
Oh, do you like our flashy background as well, guys? We changed to green screens. That's why David's little t-shirt's like flashing in the middle, but it's hilarious.
And Perry said that she is drinking a diet ginger ale.
Why not? It doesn't matter. And it's not 9 p.m. everywhere in the world. We know that. We have a lot of amazing viewers from the US, Australia, all around the world, Canada. So we know it's different times. It is 9 p.m. here, so it's quite late. It's very dark outside. Again, we've been having a little bit of nice weather again today. We've been quite lucky, really. But guys, isn't it starting to drag on now? I know it's not time to end the lockdown yet, but blooming hell, it is starting to drag on, isn't it, David?
It is, yeah. It's starting to feel a bit like Groundhog Day now, isn't it? Every day.
It really is.
But how's everyone's spirits? I hope you're all okay. And I hope our intro...
How's your spirits? Well, I hope your vodka and your gin's good.
And I hope your intro cheered you up a little bit.
Yeah, we did a little bit of a special intro there, guys. But first of all, we're going to talk about which cocktail we're having. It's cocktail hour.
Guys.
We're being cheeky again. Guys, we haven't been to the shops in 2 weeks now.
So we're actually having different drinks this week,
So
Ben.
I'm having a Budweiser off of the 90s, because I'm sure they were around in the 90s.
And I'm on rations. This is the end of our alcohol. So I'm going to have a whiskey. Not whiskey. What's this?
It's a vodka.
A vodka.
And a lovely, nice, refreshing. I'm not going to drink it now because it gives me hiccups. And it makes you, I know it's really horrible to say, but it makes you burp a little bit, which is like not good when you're trying to talk.
And ginger.
Lovely. That's one of my favourite drinks, to be honest. So guys, let us know what you're drinking in the comments below. We know that we haven't made anything really special cocktail-wise in a few weeks, but we don't really want to risk going to the shops if we don't need to, do we?
David Kinney said the Davids are having pina coladas.
Oh, pina coladas, guys. We love those. David Kinney, lovely.
Love.
What else we've got? Very hot in Arizona today. That's lovely. Mimosa time all the time. Drinking painkillers. Oh, nice.
Oh, actually, I had a painkiller for the first time.
Yeah, where did we have
last year in St. Martin, and it's not what I thought it was going to be.
No,
and it was actually delicious. I didn't realise it was pineapple. I didn't know what I thought. Didn't it sound really bad?
It sounds like it's going to be lethal, like a Long Island iced tea or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To me.
So, is this
amazing
real cocktail? Let me send this to the screen.
Send it to the screen. Oh, what have we got? Made an amazing cocktail if you put a bag in some boiling water and make something called tea.
Oh,
and very clever.
One of my favourite cocktails. We addicted out with Ben. We have about 6 a day.
Very good.
But we're very, very picky because we only like Yorkshire tea.
We do. Right, guys, let's do some news first of all. Let's get there.
Before we do that, Ben.
Okay.
We've got a super chat.
Yay! Thank you so much, guys. Who's that from, David?
2 fab dudes.
Oh, thanks, guys. It's really appreciated. So, cheers, friends. We love you as well as the 90s. Girl power. Yep, all up. Thank you so much. Again, guys, thank you so much for all of your support through every week. You're amazing, guys.
The super chats are really keeping us going, so thank you so much.
A little bit of Macarena. But yeah, let's do it. Should we do a little bit of a news? Because it's been a bit depressing week, and let's do some news. It's so depressing, it's the news. All disaster around the world. It's the news, it's the headline news. So depressing news, we want good news now. So guys, news this week. First of all, Carnival is using 18 of its ships to repatriate lots of crew members all around the world. So to take them back to their home countries, dozens of nationalities. So they're going to be going to places like Spain, South America, India, and even the Philippines as well. So that's really good of Carnival. So instead of waiting for flights to get them back, they're going to use 18 different ships to coordinate this mammoth task to get them all back home.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to get all your crew home, isn't it? Because, I mean, they've got the ships and they're still constantly running, aren't they? So,
yeah.
You know, they might as well use them to get the crew home. It just must be awful. I know we say this every week for the crew at the moment.
Yeah, we're still hearing stories in the papers and online all the time about crew still being basically begging to go home, which is really upsetting, especially the entertainment staff and people like that. Next up, MSC have pushed back their cruises until the 10th of July, as well as Disney have cancelled some European sailings as well, so check on them if you are going to be sailing with Disney. Port Canaveral's brand new $163 million Cruise Terminal 3 is due to still open this month, and it's going to be the home of Carnival and Port Canaveral, and it's going to have the Mardi Gras base there as well, so that's still good to hear that there's construction still going on that. And Norwegian are trying to stay afloat, pardon the pun. So basically staff are taking a 20% pay cut. They're doing 4-day weeks. They're trying to really put their ships into slowdown mode. So minimum crew on board spending as little money as possible just to stay afloat, including cutting massive marketing budgets as well.
Well, you got to think as well, like, even though nothing's actually sailing, they still have to run these ships, don't they? And they still have staff and everything. So there must just be a really tough time for crews. I mean, it's a crazy time for really crazy time for crews.
And finally, for the news this week, guys, another bit of a depressing one, but 100 celebrity crew members are suing Celebrity Cruises. So on a joint classed suit action. So they were all on board the brand new Celebrity Apex, and they're alleging that the crew and the company were holding parties on board for all of the crew when they knew the whole lockdown was going on and stuff, and lots of people got infected. So 100 crew members are joining together for a class action, and whilst Celebrity allegedly had weeks of knowledge knowing that this was going to be a lockdown and things, so it's a bit of a dodgy one, isn't it?
Yeah, yet another week. That's not great. It's not a great week for crews, is it?
It's not a good week at all, isn't it?
So what have you guys been saying in the chat? What are you thinking? I know a lot of you probably must have had your cruises cancelled and all sorts.
So Hunt saying, I saw on Cruise Mapper all of the Carnival ships gathered south of Freeport. Very interesting. So it probably would be something to do with that. And we've got Daniel saying, with all the cruise workers going home, it just seems like it'll be a while longer than everyone is letting on. Absolutely, Daniel, we completely agree. Carnival have also came out this week and said they are full of hope for sailing back on June the 27th. We just can't see that happening, guys. We think cruise is going to be one of the final tourism sectors to get back to normal, just because it's so hard to control social distancing and all the regulations about getting people back on cruises again. So, but yeah.
Sorry, Ben.
John's got a good point. Still no train for Port Canaveral. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Jack's cruise blog said Norwegian are also using their ships to get crew home. Apparently Norwegian Start and Breakaway are coming to Europe, so that's really good. Yeah, that's really good to see.
He's also said that the Breeze and Magic are coming to Southampton for the first time, because it's usually in Dover, isn't it? Which is quite unusual. But yeah, thanks guys. Thank you so much for all of the comments. We're absolutely loving it. Josh, unfortunately, his cruise has been cancelled, which is really awful.
Sorry, Josh.
And then Jenna's Patter's cruising channel. She's supposed to be on the Disney Magic right now.
Oh God, we love the Disney Magic.
It's so sad, guys, but you know as well as we do, this will be over soon, and it'll all be a memory in the past. So it's just super sad, isn't it? It's a super sad situation, but hey, what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do? Right, still to come, guys. We've got 2 quizzes for you in this episode. We've got a 90s music quiz, and we've also got a 90s TV and film quiz.
How exciting.
Plus, we have got more karaoke, unfortunately. I'm very, very sorry for your ears.
Sorry about that, guys.
But we do have more karaoke coming up from me and Ben at the end of the show. And before we do that as well, I put a question out for you guys to send in your 90s memories and photos, so we've got that coming up as well.
Lovely. But yeah, guys, thanks again for joining us, taking your time like a Sunday evening. We seriously look forward to this so much every single week.
It's our highlight of our week.
It's a highlight of our week.
Yeah, and make sure, guys, if you are watching now, please give the video a thumbs up. Everybody who's watching the video gives this video a big thumbs up now, that really helps us out. So we really do appreciate that.
We do. So shall we go and do a bit of trivia, maybe?
But before we do that, Ben, we had another super chat, Ben.
Oh, did we? Oh, thank you so much, guys. So it's from Silver Villas. Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you so much. Thank you for some of your support, guys.
Yeah.
As you know, people are giving us some tips on Super Chat just because our money, our channel has basically been demonetized. As you know, I went full time a few months ago, and we're just basically getting no income with it anymore. So it really sucks. But we're still very optimistic. We will be absolutely fine during this time. But guys, your help really helps. Your support really helps.
It really does help us. Thank you so much.
But yeah,
we've had another one, Ben. So Macarena again.
Macarena again. Oh my God. We'll be knackered by the end of the show. Thanks, Jasmine. It's really appreciated. Hi guys, fabulous for evening fun every week. Just say hi to my son Logan with hi Logan.
Hi Logan.
With love from the Rainers. Thanks guys. Hi Logan.
Guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We can't believe you come every week and watch us, guys. We absolutely love it. As David says, this is the highlight of our week, and we absolutely love it. But we can't wait to get sailing, can we?
Cannot
Fingers
wait.
crossed it will be soon. All the cruise lines are all around the end of or mid-July at the moment, so fingers crossed we aren't too far off it. I don't think it's going to quite happen then, but we are hoping for maybe autumn, fall time, maybe early winter. We'll be back into it. But this time next year, hopefully it's all like comes up on your Facebook feed and you're like, I can't believe that was happening this time last year.
Fingers crossed. Otherwise, we were sat here every Sunday again.
I know. Right?
But you know what that reminded me of, Ben? The Macarena dance.
Yeah.
If you watched our video on our other channel, I mentioned how I used to work at a holiday camp as a kids entertainer.
Oh.
And I felt like I was in my old
I love it.
summer dance kids thing there.
I love it.
If you haven't seen that, we did a Q&A on our Ben and David channel.
So guys, you might be wondering what this photo is, but yeah, we asked you all on our Facebook groups. If you're not following us on Facebook or on Instagram, make sure you're following us on there or with Cruise With. But we asked you to send some old 90s photos in. So the first one's by Natasha. Here's me as a cart tart back in 1992. Yay, high five Natasha for crew life.
I wonder what airline that was.
Yeah.
Do you know that one, Ben?
Red airline, I don't know.
Red.
I'm not sure. Are you from the UK, Natasha? Is that Air 2000 or Dan Air or something? So Tiffany, oh my God, love the haircuts, all proper 90s there.
So Rick said he's not strictly from the 90s, but before the lockdown they had a family 90s night featuring glow sticks, cocktails and quizzes.
How amazing is that? I love the how you doing
how
from
you
Friends.
Doing.
Love the costumes, guys. That looks so much fun.
Thank you for sharing that, Rick.
Now 90s, brilliant. Stephanie Christie, isn't that a lovely photo?
From 1996.
Love the 90s pose.
And Emma sent a picture of her
how
in the
cute
90s.
Is that? That is so cute. So Emma from Cruising Isn't Just For Old People. Look how cute she is, bless.
And you might recognise these ones, Ben. So your cousin sent these in for you. Do you want to point out which?
So that one's me.
I don't
think I'm second on the left photo. I'm second from left. I'm the one with my hands out.
Are you doing the Macarena there?
I don't know. I think I was. I was always doing musical stuff, and then that was it. We were in the paper for doing some shows, so we used to do little musical shows. And there's me looking like I don't know what I look like. I look blooming crazy, don't I?
Oh, yeah. I think there was one at the beginning as well, Ben.
No. Oh gosh,
there was two, yeah.
There was. Let's have a look at this one.
Oh, so this is in case you missed it on our Facebook page.
Oh my God! So this is me and David dressed as the Spice Girls about 10 years ago. So it wasn't strictly the 90s, but we were dressed as the 90s.
No, but we said 90s memories of 90s fancy dress, and I was pretty proud of that dress. I coloured all that dress in.
That is absolutely hilarious, isn't it, David? But yeah. Cool. Guys, we've had some more super chats. Thank you so much, guys. You're amazing.
Hey, Macarena.
Hi. But yeah, that's from Jeremy Taylor. Which would you choose between the free ropes course on NCL Getaway Breakaway or the extra charge goat kart on Bliss Accor? Definitely the free ropes course. It is really good.
Free.
And it's really good. You get to actually walk the plank basically over the edge of the ship, which is just so much fun. Isn't it? Isn't it awesome?
So that was from Wolf, sorry, Ben. And we
that was from Wolf. So Jeremy,
was from Wolf.
love your weekly shows. Keep it up.
Thank you so much, Jeremy.
Hey! Yeah, thank you. Oh, look at the fireworks, guys. So as we said, we've got green screens now. We've gone all fancy and technical. But yeah, look how it changes. Magic! So that was my project of the day. So that's why I got bored. I was like, monitors. Let's change it out and put a bit of green screen in there, eh?
Aye. I think people want to see it again. Benny, ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Another super chat. Hey, Macarena.
Thank you, Mickey. Hi, guys. Any chance you can share the cocktail of the week in advance so we can prepare? Absolutely.
We will do next week.
Such a good idea. Yeah, we'll post it on our Facebook page at least a few days before on our Instagram page as well. So
next week we'll have a proper cocktail.
Yes, because we are planning on going to the shops tomorrow because we have run out of food and we are now eating scraps. I had a can of macaroni cheese with a slice of toast.
Oh, lovely.
Treat yourself, guys. We're running on rations now.
I had some leftover chili with couscous because we had no rice. How nice is
we
that?
desperately need to go to the shops tomorrow, guys. We need to go fill up on all of our carts. Yes, it's been a while, hasn't it? But yeah. But thanks again for the super chats, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much. Joanne said, sorry you're late to the party. Joanne, you're not.
All right, never late to the party.
You're right on time because in a moment we have our 90s TV and film quiz.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. So let's play that then. It's time for trivia.
It's trivia time. Trivia time, trivia time, trivia time.
It's trivia with Ben and David. It's trivia time, bitches. It's trivia time. Beep. Thanks. Right, so guys, so David, do you want to explain what this game is then?
So this week it's just a quiz and it's 90s TV and movies. It's going to be a question and answer. So first person to make sure you got at the keyboard. First person to put the answers in, we'll give you a shout out. But yeah,
fabulous.
So TV and movies. So they're all related to TV and movies.
Got super chat, David.
Got another
Two
super chat.
So first one, travelling. Oh gosh,
I can't hear it. I've took my headphones
I can't hear
out.
it. David's got the earphone in. Oh, it is here somewhere. So I can't actually hear the music. But hey, guys.
So,
hello, boys. So excited for more karaoke. Also loving the shirts. Trisha and Gary. Oh yeah.
Travelling Garrett's. Hello, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Look at that. So we've got our shirts from Spice Girls lovely. And our second is from Claire Gibson. Thanks for keeping us entertained during the lockdown. Thanks for keeping us entertained as well, guys. This is genuinely, we love spending time setting all up and doing all the jazz. So it's very fun for us as well, isn't it?
Unfortunately, yeah, we do have another karaoke session later on.
Yeah, we do. Very, very sorry about that.
Okay,
right.
To the quiz.
Let's do the quiz.
So question and answer.
So question number one. Where was the Will Smith's character born and raised in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? So where was Will Smith's character born and raised in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? So
pop your answers in the chat, guys.
Absolutely.
Born and raised.
As we've said, it takes a few minutes for us to get the answers through, but we've got another super chat. Thank you so much from Layla. I'm so thankful you do for your channels. It's been a bright spot during this time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Honestly, guys, it is really humbling and to get all the super chats. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
So the first one through is C Banks with Philly. Well done, Philadelphia,
well
guys.
Done, Philadelphia. Actually,
West
technically,
Philadelphia.
West Philadelphia. So
we'll give it both. We'll give it to them both because it's very close.
Daniel was the first through with a West Philadelphia, but everyone's getting that right.
So James Wood voiced the villain for which 1997 Disney animated movie?
Oh, so this is a tough one. So which Disney film came out in 1997?
Yeah, so we're getting lots of comments. So all right answers, guys. You're doing so well. Dairy Lee. Come on, Jenny. That's hilarious, isn't it? Dairy Lee. It's a type of cheese, guys, like Philadelphia. West Philadelphia. Well done. Sophie, well done. Amazing.
Well done,
Rick's doing awesome. Oh, so Night Audit is the first person with, is it the right answer? With Hercules. So he's Hades, yeah. So that was, so that's right.
Yeah,
we'll
so Hercules is the, yes.
Hercules or Hades is accepted. Well done.
Yeah, so.
All coming through there. Well done, guys. You've done fantastic.
So next question.
I know this one, David.
What was the name of the pet monkey that Ross had in Friends?
So what was the name of the pet monkey? Oh, I know this one because I heard this on a quiz on the ship. But yeah, who can be the fastest finger first? Come on, guys, get it through. We know there's a little bit of a delay, so we've got to keep the screens up for a little bit longer.
But yeah, everyone from the previous round, so many people getting the right answer. Well done, guys.
Few people saying The Lion King, which isn't right as well. But
they're very close, though. That was another 90s
Steve,
Disney
you've
classic.
got it. Marcel, well done, Steve. You are the winner for that round.
Well done, Marcel.
So next up is, what was the name of Buffy's blonde love interest in Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
And there's a clue here, guys.
This one too.
It's the guy in the picture.
It is.
This is your favourite TV show, Ben.
What was the name Buffy's blonde love interest? Nice writing there, David.
Oh, I've left an of out, haven't I? You can tell I do these myself.
So he's first.
Was this your favourite TV show from the 90s?
Erin's got it. Spike. Woohoo! Well done, Erin. Well done. Yeah, it was one of my favourite TV shows. I absolutely love Buffy. Amazing show. But yeah, she's got it. So Erin, well done.
Yeah,
Everybody's
Night
getting the
Audit's
right
got
same
it.
answers as well.
Stephen, Stephanie, Kevin, well done, guys. Everyone's getting Buffy. Everyone's getting Spike.
Spike. What is the catchphrase from the original TV series, The X-Files?
The X-Files.
So what's the catchphrase? What do you mean by the catchphrase, David?
So what's the what's the tagline? What's the thing
The
they always
tagline,
say?
yeah.
The catchphrase.
Okay. So what
Is that not the right word? Have I not
Okay.
used the right word? Is
My
it a catchphrase?
boyfriend, Hunt Lewis, that's hilarious. Didn't watch it. That's hilarious.
Love Buffy, says Laurie. Yeah, I actually only watched it a couple of years ago for the first time when it was on Amazon.
Love Buffy. Oh, the truth is out there.
Oh,
Is
I
that
think
it,
that
David?
might be right. Is
that
it?
Yes, well done.
The truth is out there.
First
Well
person,
done.
Rick. Well done, Rick. Good job. The line, "You can't handle the truth," is from which movie?
Ooh.
And is that Jack, what's his face in that picture? What's his name?
I don't know, I just Googled.
Oh, so is that actually from the movie?
Yes, yeah, that's
It
still
is,
from
yeah.
the movie, yeah.
So guys, which one is it?
Here's a big clue here, guys. I've never seen this film.
Have you not seen it? You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Do you know what? I don't know which one this is either, but let's have a look at the answer.
Heather says, what the heck was I doing in the 90s? I didn't watch any of these shows.
That's hilarious. Right, let's have a look. A Few Good
Good
Men. So the
Men.
first person to get
Night
that right.
Audit.
So thank you, Daniel, as well. Yeah, it was Jack Nicholson. But yeah, Night Audit, well done. You got the right answer.
Well
first.
done, Night Audit.
Fastest
Few Good Men.
finger
Everyone's getting
first.
that one.
Yeah, well done, guys. Okay, next one.
So what was the name of Tim the Toolman Taylor's handyman show from Home Improvement? So what was the name of his show within the TV show?
Oh yes, so it's a show within the show.
It's a show within the show.
I think I know this one. I absolutely love this show. Such a good family-friendly show.
Yeah.
It was on Disney Channel, wasn't it? I loved it.
Yeah.
I remember the neighbour.
Do you know what the
who
worst
used to
thing-
look over, who you'd never see his face.
Do you know what the worst thing about putting this quiz together was? Realising that how old all these TV shows
First
are.
answer, Daniel Dickin. Well done,
Two-time,
Daniel.
well done,
Two-time.
Daniel Dickin.
Erin, a close second, then Stephen as well. Well done, guys.
Well
Very
done.
good. Very impressed.
Who shot Mr. Burns in The Simpsons?
Ooh,
I've
who was
missed
the
an S
shooter? In The Simpson. In The Simpson, David.
Sorry.
What was it? You're still saying
who
till
shot,
time.
who
Well,
shot
well
Mr.
done,
Burns?
guys.
It was a really famous episode.
Was it? I don't know who it was. I haven't seen this episode.
Have you not?
No. Or Stephen saying Wilson from Home Improvement. I love it. So
Daniel again with the right answer. Well done, Daniel.
So
It was Maggie Simpson.
Well done. Everybody's coming in. Daniel, you are on it
Daniel
tonight.
is on it tonight.
Oh, I know this one as well. What was the name of the maid in Will and Grace? So yeah, so Will and Grace has just finished, hasn't it, the new series? So
Yes.
that's really sad. And we hear there was lots of controversy on the show as well, wasn't there, with
Deborah Messing.
Deborah
and
Messing
Karen, who
and
plays
Karen.
Karen,
You know,
yeah.
very sad. But yeah, who's the name of the maid? Who can get it first?
I
Guys,
know-
all
I know,
doing so
Sophie,
well.
My spelling is atrocious. I'm really, really sorry. I am dyslexic. That's my excuse.
There we go. Let's have a look. So
And I didn't use the spell checker.
Daniel is fast AF. No idea.
Oh,
Rosario! Well done, Erin. And
Erin
then Matty with a
Runfee.
very close second
Very,
there
very
as well.
close there, guys.
Very close second. Well done. Oh, I love this film. In the film Sister Act, St. Catherine's Parish is located in which city?
So where is it located?
So where is the St. Catherine's Church located?
I love this film, don't you?
And I love the place as well. We've
We
been
watched this
very
the other
lucky
day.
to visit this place as well a few times. And we actually went to see one of the churches that's in it. But I think the actual church is in LA, but the part of it's in this place as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. who
I was
gets it
really
first.
upset though, guys. I don't know if we told you last week, but we had our West End tickets pushed back for
Oh
Sister
yeah,
Act.
we were going to see Sister Act with
Yeah.
the Whoopi Goldberg, but it's been cancelled to next year. So we've got some first ones. The first one with the right. Oh, I just missed
It
it.
went quick.
Kate. Well done, San
Well done,
Fran.
Kate. It was San
San
Francisco.
Francisco,
Yeah,
well
with
done.
Brooklyn, Chicago, West Philadelphia again.
Well
so,
done.
this one is, what is the name of the rare diamond that the research vessel is searching for at the beginning of the movie Titanic? And there's a clue there, but I thought the old lady dropped it in the ocean at the
But I
end.
thought the old lady dropped it in the ocean in the end.
So what was
Off
the
of Britney
name?
Spears
What
as
was
he
the name
cited
of
it
the
again.
what was the name of the diamond in the film?
Well done, guys. Lots of people are very mixed answers for the last
Yeah,
one.
that
New
was a
York,
tough
Chicago,
one.
Detroit.
Blackpool, Jenny.
Yeah, well
Blackpool.
done. Oh, Rick, you're the first one. It definitely is. Oh, no, it's not. You got it wrong.
It was Daniel again.
So
then.
it's Daniel again. Jesus,
Heart of
Daniel.
the
You
Ocean.
are on it tonight, Daniel.
Very
Well
close though with
done.
Heart of the Sea, everybody.
Yeah,
Quite
Heart
a
of the
few
Sea is
Heart of
very
the Seas.
close. So next up, oh, I like this film. Which 1997 film stars Nicolas Cage, John Cusack, and John Malkovich?
And the clue there is in the picture. So where's
And it involves a
this picture from?
plane. So what is it? I love this film, David. This is such a good film. But guys, yeah, you're getting it all right. Infinity Stone, Rick.
Erin
I love
said
it.
that was a great American accent, Ben.
Oh my God, thank you so much, Erin. No, that was so bad. I can't
That was
do it.
really bad.
I'm not doing accents, guys, because I'll just offend everybody. But yeah, so let's have a look who's getting this one first, right? Yep, Night Order, well done.
Con Air.
Con Air, you little star. Yep, lots,
Rick,
lots
Rena,
of getting it.
everyone's
Coming in.
getting
Yep,
this one
well
right.
done,
Well
guys.
done, guys.
Great film.
Jay.
Such a great film, isn't it? So in Ghost, what does Sam, who's played by Patrick Swayze, slide up the door to convince Molly, played by Demi Moore, he is there?
Oh, it's a bit of a tough one, this one.
So what does Sam slide up the door? Slide under the door, is it? Doesn't he slide it under? Oh no, he does.
slides
Is it
it
with
up the
magnets?
door, yeah.
He does it with magnets, doesn't he? I think. So in Ghost,
Well, no,
what
'cause
does
he's a
Sam
ghost.
slide up the door to convince Molly he is there?
He's a ghost, so he picks it up and pushes it up.
Oh yeah, of course. No magnets required. So what is it?
Jenny said Ryanair for the last one. It does
a
look
penny.
a bit like...
So somebody got it right, David.
Oh, a penny.
Who was the top? Who was the top?
It was Rick.
Rick. Well
Oh, no,
done.
sorry, it was Gemma Harvey,
Gemma.
actually.
Oh, Gemma, very
Very
closely followed
close.
by
Got
Rick.
it in as a penny. Yeah, it is.
Well
done.
done.
A penny, a coin, a cent. Any of them
Any
answers
of
are
those.
correct.
Oh my God, I love this film as well, guys. What do Romy, played by Mira Severo, and Michelle, played by Lisa Kudrow, pretend to invent in Romy and Michelle's high school reunion? So what do the two main characters pretend to invent at their high school reunion? Such a funny film, and I remember this answer. It's a really good one.
Yeah.
So who can go first?
Ooh, let's
Come on,
see.
guys, who's going to be the first one there? Yes,
Well done, Erin.
Erin, well done again.
Well done.
Erin, Daniel, and Rick, you guys are on
And
fire tonight.
Super close as well was Matty, was just behind her,
Amazing.
with Laurie and Drew and Claire. Oh, well done. You all got, it was Post-it notes. That's what
Well
they
done,
pretended
guys.
to invent.
What was the name of the Jack Russell Terrier on Fraser?
Can I just say as well, you can see where I've copied and pasted Jack Russell Terrier.
You can, because
It's a different font.
it's not in bold. It's in something else. But what was the name? I have got no idea because I never watched Fraser.
Did you never watch Fraser?
No, and I bet it's really good as well, but I've never watched it.
It's very dated, I think, now. It's still on TV
We've got
here.
some answers. So Eddie. So who's that? So
was Seth.
Steve.
Sorry, Steve.
Steve, well done. Steve Roth.
Steve Roth, well done. Eddie and Erin again was super close behind
Oh, you
him.
guys are too quick. Who played Batman in the 1997 movie Batman and Robin? Oh, I know this one because I can tell who it is from the picture.
Yeah, the clue's in the picture.
And you get extra points if you get Robin as well. I don't know who that is though.
I don't know. I'm gonna have
You
to
have to
wait.
Google
Quickly
it.
Google.
Google it, David. Extra points if you can get Robin as well. Who starred in that film, David? Come on, quick. Stars.
Starring.
Oh, I know who it is now. So, David, let's do it. Who's
Yeah.
got the answer? Yep.
Oh, nobody yet. We're still a little bit
No,
behind.
I can
Oh,
see
here we
it.
are.
George Clooney.
Rick Grant, George Clooney. He was the first answer
Yes.
that came through. Well
So
done.
who knows who the other guy is? I know who it is. Yes, Chris O'Donnell. Well done, Erin. You little star.
Who was it?
Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell. Sorry, I thought that was the person that won.
That's it.
And that's it. The end. Ta-da!
Yay. Well done, guys. We do have another little quiz coming up later on. That's
Yeah,
going to
we've
be
got-
a music quiz. Should we
Yeah.
take some questions, guys?
In the meantime, guys, get your
Yeah,
questions. and
any
answers
questions
in.
you have, let us know. We don't have the wonderful Sophie with us this week, so we're going to bear with us while we look through all the comments. It's going super quick. So yeah, if you don't have your question answered, just ask it again and we'll be very happy to answer it, won't we?
Yeah, so Crazy Cat Traveller said, really interesting, Frasier is awesome, but there's a bit of controversy around the fact that they had the Seattle skyline wrong.
Ooh,
I didn't know
crazy.
that. But Frasier's still on TV here. It's still on TV in the morning on Channel 4. I think so.
Oh, that's funny. And Joanne's saying that just proves that she hasn't watched a lot of films in the 90s.
Yeah.
Well.
When I was putting this
Get watched
together, I
it.
was like, oh my gosh, I feel super old.
And Erin's saying it's really fun, which is great.
Heather says, what's on our face?
Sophie.
So we have
Oh,
some
we have
glow paint.
neon paint on our face, don't we,
Yeah.
David?
And this
gone
paint
all
was from our
fancy.
90s Albarella Back to the 90s cruise from last year.
It was, wasn't it? It was really good.
So you ready to dance, Ben? Because
We are.
we've had another super chat.
Thank you so much, Kicks Honest. My husband and I love your channel. For the first time cruises, what ship and cruise line would you choose? We need vacation after the chaos. Oh, I think a nice one. If you guys like really fun, upbeat ships, maybe one of the Royal Caribbean ones, they're a great way to enjoy cruising for the first time, I think.
Definitely.
So maybe something like the Quantum class or Anthem of the Seas, or maybe the Oasis class, which is the biggest cruise ship in the world. It just basically has everything on board it, and do a nice little Caribbean itinerary or something as well, just to introduce you. I think that'd be a really good.
Yeah, something for everybody, isn't there? So, Valerie said, "What's your favourite '90s movie?" Mine's definitely Sister Act. Yeah,
yep.
Has to be Sister Act.
High five. Sister Act it is.
Sister Act. What about TV show though, Ben?
Oh, TV show. Friends has got to be one of my favourites, and Buffy as well.
See, I was massive Will and Grace fan.
Oh, I liked it as well. So Mary Jane's asking, besides travelling and Ben's baking, do you have any other hobbies?
Ooh.
I love planes. So I absolutely love planes. I'm obsessed. David likes trains, which is really funny. So we're quite sad. So I half learned how to fly a few years ago. I did half of my private pilot's license.
Yeah.
And gave up because it was too expensive. And David likes playing trains.
I like trains, yeah. Other hobbies as well.
Made for each other, weren't we? Other hobbies. Oh,
it's really travelling.
Spending time with our friends and just enjoying it. And travelling, guys, I think it's one of my biggest hobbies. And cruising is definitely a hobby as well.
Video stuff and all sorts.
So we're going to do it again. So doing a bit of voguing.
Hey, Macarena.
Thank you so much, Mary.
Thank you.
So we love you, watching you guys. Always counting you for a good laugh. Cheers. Thank you so much. You guys are freaking amazing. So what's our favourite Royal Caribbean cruise ship? Avery's asking. Oh, it's got to be the Quantum of the Seas class. So at the moment, I think it'd probably be Ovation of the Seas, but we are going on Odyssey of the Seas later this year, which is another Quantum class ship, and it looks amazing, guys. Seriously, it's all been done out and has like a new theme and is super colourful and all like tropical themed. So super looking forward to that. And places like the Seaplex have now got the amazing Playmakers bar in there as well, which we love, which is the American style bar. So super looking forward to that. So definitely it's got to be one of our favourite.
Definitely, yeah.
Or Denise. That's lovely. So Denise, it's loving you guys this evening. It's my birthday and 34th wedding anniversary. Congratulations, Denise, and happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Denise. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Happy birthday, Denise.
Oh yeah, Steve's saying board games. Board games, absolutely love board games.
Big hobby, yeah.
We play them all the time.
So somebody else, I think Sophie said, what's our favourite band and 90s solo artist?
Oh, my favourite 90s band has to be the Spice Girls, because I absolutely loved them when I was in my teens.
I liked Ace of Base.
Oh, Ace of Base were amazing. Ace of Base were my first ever record.
Fine. And solo artist. I was a massive Gina G fan, who was a massive one-hit wonder.
I like Shania Twain. I've got to admit, I did like Shania Twain. She's amazing. Paul's asking, have we been on Adventure of the Seas? We haven't, Paul. Oh, and Desiree also going on Odyssey in November. Us too, Desiree. Woo woo! 28th of November. We are super excited.
KZ asked, is putting your phone on aeroplane mode enough to prevent the high roaming charges? If you put your phone on aeroplane mode, it means it's not going to be connected to anything, so you won't be charged for anything. But yeah, good tip there. Always make sure you put your phone on aeroplane mode when you leave port.
So Duchess St Andrews asking, which is the best Royal ship to suggest for singles? Do any of them have single cabins on Royal Caribbean?
No.
I don't know if they do. I think probably one of the best ones. There's a lot of more adults on board. Like the Quantum class ships are really good, or some of the older class ships. But you should check out Norwegian as well, because they do solo cabins and they do the solo lounge and everything. And our brother-in-law's been in there before, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's really good. But yeah, I think any of the ships will probably be okay, because they all have meetings and things as well, so you'll be fine on any of them, which is really good.
So P&A Videos said, we've got our 125% cruise credit from Celebrity, however only 12% since they took off the taxes and the fees.
Same with us.
So so we had our refund from, we had our future cruise credit from Royal Caribbean. Yeah,
and like you say, it's only from the main part of the cruise, so the main actual cruise. Everything else should be refunded back to your card, so any taxes, gratuities and things should be refunded back to your card. But yeah, you're not really getting 125%, are you? You're only getting 125% on the base fare, not including anything else. So it's a bit deceiving, really.
It's a little bit deceiving, yeah, because we actually got a lot less than we thought we were going to get.
Yeah.
Because what they did as well is, because we had a buy one get one half price, they actually gave us half that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so you should get the rest paid back to your card.
Also saying, quarantine is so boring. Very fun with this 90s party. Can't you have a Buffy, Spike and Angel evening soon? Oh, I like that idea.
It's a good idea.
Such a good... Oh, thanks, Hunt. That's really nice to know. Some newer Oasis class ships have a few solo cabins. So I should imagine that will be the Symphony of the Seas, maybe Harmony of the Seas as well.
Fantastic.
Oh, and Matt is saying Quantum class ships also have studio rooms for solo travellers.
Oh,
That's
fantastic.
really good.
Thank you, guys. Thanks
Matt.
for answering that question.
Thanks, Hunt. That's really good.
Thank
to
you,
know.
guys. On a note, we found a lot of tropical themed stuff, so maybe we could have a tropical party one week.
We could,
because we found a
our
box
wedding.
of tropical decorations.
Here we go, David. Thank you, Joanne Blakely. What's your favourite and least favourite ports? My favourite is Kadarsee, and least favourite is Civitavecchia. I pronounced it right.
Civitavecchia.
Thank you so much, Joanne, first of all. Least favourite ports, St Kitts, I'm not a massive fan of.
It was okay. I actually enjoyed. I didn't mind.
But
the,
like you,
train.
Southampton, I hate Southampton port. It's horrible. That's here in the UK. It's just.
It's nothing to do with that.
And again, Civitavecchia is a good one as well. It's an okay port, isn't it? But it's miles away from Rome. Best port, St Martin, love it, and any port in the Norwegian fjords as well. Love Tromsø. Right up in the Atlantic. Arctic
and
Circle.
Barcelona is one of my favourite cities.
Yeah, Barcelona is so easy to get into, isn't it? It's fantastic.
My least favourite port is
So
the port for Amsterdam because it's absolutely miles away.
Yeah.
It's not actually Amsterdam, it's just an industrial port in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So Sean and Teresa from Corkin Island, we're booking the Grandiosa tomorrow. We've sailed on the Meraviglia. It was fantastic. Aft cabin for me and the wife. Oh,
lovely.
Nice. Yeah, the Grandiosa is beautiful. We got to go on her last year, I think, wasn't it? And she's a beautiful ship. And Meraviglia as well. If you like Meraviglia, you're going to love Grandiosa. Such a nice ship. And an aft cabin as well. Lovely.
We've never done an aft cabin, but I'd absolutely love it. I can imagine just sat out there at sundown with a cocktail and a drink. It would be amazing.
NTL had amazing deals for solo travellers and interior rooms before this whole mess.
Yeah, NTL's really popular for solo travellers.
And just we've had a few questions from Sarah just saying, does YouTube take over half of your super chats? Is there somewhere else we can send them to get it all? I think they do definitely take a cut, don't they?
They take a percentage, yeah.
They take a percentage, but other ways to support as well, guys. Obviously, all of our stuff's always going to be free, but we have a Patreon page as well, where you can pay sort of a really small monthly fee, and we give you loads of behind-the-scenes stuff, 2-week podcast every 2 weeks, and just some content on there. But yeah, thank you so much for all your support, guys. You don't have to do it, seriously. We're happy to do this for free all the time, just because we love it so much.
Yeah, the amount of support and love that we've got in the past couple of weeks has been amazing, and it is really keeping us going. I don't just mean financially, I just mean like keeping us going to do this.
Absolutely, it makes us. It just goes to show that you guys love it, and we love doing it for you.
We know times are tough at the moment, so the other way you can support us is by giving this video a thumbs up and sharing our videos. Really do appreciate that.
So Drew's saying, "Wow, did you guys leave during the port? The port sucks, but the rest of the island is beautiful." Yeah, we did the island a few times. So we did one of the beaches, and we did the train as well, which was fantastic. But we had such an awful time in the port that we were really put off. I have never been so harassed in my life.
Yeah, beyond them two things, we couldn't find much else to do, and it was more we just harassed a lot in the port. But I do agree, we did the train, and train geek here. I really did like it. It was really fun, and the island was absolutely beautiful. And the rum punches were. Oh, and the carriage we were on, nobody was drinking as well. It was just us two.
Wasn't it? So, Grossa Mitchie's asking, "Hi guys, my wife Renata is watching for the first time. Can you give her a hello?" Hello, Renata. Thank you so much for watching. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the channel. Oh, Sophie's saying San Juan in Puerto Rico was horrible. You see, I didn't mind it.
I think that was other reasons.
But
it was raining and we started arguing.
We had a big argument there.
We had a big argument.
But actual San Juan's lovely.
Guys, let's be honest with you. When you're travelling, it's raining, it's cold.
So we all went away. So Sophie's my sister-in-law. And we all had a massive fight that day. It was raining. We were all miserable because it was throwing it down, and we're all looking forward to doing stuff. You always have arguments with your family.
Exactly.
It was hilarious.
And you're with people. You're stressed. I mean, don't worry about it. Anybody that says they don't argue is lying, I think.
So Kat is saying, "Hey guys, you mentioned no cruising in Europe for the rest of the year. I believe you. More thoughts?" Kat, this is mainly based off what a lot of the countries in Europe are saying at the moment. So Spain, for example, the Balearic Islands of Spain have already said that they won't be expecting to take any travellers, especially from the UK or other places, for the rest of this summer season. So if that's the case, places like Spain not accepting, where are these cruise lines going to sail?
Yeah.
And it's going to be weeks after even the normal tourism kicks in place, which is still 2 months away maybe here in Europe. So by the time it all gets started, the cruise lines and all of the ports get all wound up, we might be wrong, and there may be a very short while or a very short season in Europe.
I think it'll be a very if there is a
It's going to be a month, maybe 2 at the most. And most of those cruise lines like Carnival have already completely pulled out of Europe for the season.
I think I may be completely wrong, but I do think I saw Royal Caribbean saying they're still sending their ship over because it is getting dry docked over here.
Oh.
I may be wrong with that. I'd have to double check on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just I can't see how they're going to get everything started up.
Yeah.
In enough time.
So yeah, Rick, unpopular opinion, we love San Juan. Don't get me wrong, we love San Juan. We just had a bad time there because we had an argument. But that was and guys, it was over the most ridiculously stupid thing. It was over a pair of Crocs. Do you know the shoes? You don't even ask. It was such a ridiculous argument.
Do you know what? It was absolutely throwing it down, and rather than just enjoying it, we all just started bickering.
That was hilarious. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah,
So
and Stephen's sister.
This is my brother now posting. So on that same trip in San Juan, my sister forgot her passport, so we had to sneak her back on the ship. It was absolutely hysterical, guys.
Hysterical.
So she completely forgot her passport, and you had to take it off there. Oh my god, it was hilarious.
Ben, you ready to dance?
Oh, ready to dance?
Ready?
Thank you so much, Kat. We do love you guys. Cruising and Iona in more August, maybe. Fingers crossed you do. Really, fingers crossed. About the European thing, guys, this was just for the American lines. So lines like P&O and Cunard and Costa and MSC, we expect them to be sailing in Europe a lot quicker, just because they're mainly based here. But yeah, it was the big American lines.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. So... look at that. I love that, Rick. The Acropolis.
Yes.
It was all David's fault, my brother said.
It was all my fault. I was in a mood.
So Rick's also saying, if anybody's unsure about San Juan, his wife Farah has written an article on our website. Yeah, so you can have a look there.
Yes, she did, yeah.
And it's amazing.
Honestly,
article.
San Juan is a really beautiful part, and we were actually really annoyed with ourselves that we just didn't do more, but we did have torrential weather from what you saw from our vlogs. It was the Independence of the Seas vlogs.
It was, yeah. So let's have a look at next. So Valerie's asking, have we been to New Zealand yet? We haven't, but we'd absolutely love to go.
Yeah, we are watching some vlogs at the moment set around that region. It looks beautiful.
We might have said last week we became slightly obsessed with watching yacht vlogs.
Yeah.
So families who are sailing around the world in little mini catamarans or yachts, we're literally desperate to buy like a tiny little yacht now and then just sail around the world and do loads of vlogs.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We started to watch, I don't know if anybody's watched Sailing Zatara. It's a family that are travelling around the world. We're watching them. And there's another one that you've started to watch as well.
Oh, Gone with the Winds.
Gone with the Winds.
So good.
I love that name. Gone with the Winds.
Love it, guys. So next up we've got Gemma. Will Princess be sailing Europe? Definitely they will be sailing in Europe, but it just depends on this season or not. We have got a cruise booked with Princess later. I think it's September. Oh my god,
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, guys.
Jack said, Anthem of the Seas is coming over for a dry dock, so they're still planning to sail her from Southampton. But that's fingers crossed if we come out of isolation in the UK, because we still don't have a set date. We're still in lockdown over here. So.
So Pauline is saying, would you ever consider Silversea? Absolutely, slightly out of our price budget for now, I think, probably. But yeah, it looks amazing. It's a beautiful luxury cruise line.
Fantastic.
Which is great. So
Jessica says she loves sailing Satara.
Oh, that's good. I love it. It's great, isn't it?
Abdul said, have we been to Pakistan? I haven't been. Have you been to Pakistan before?
I haven't. No, I've been to surrounding countries a few times, Bangladesh and India, but never to Pakistan. But yeah, definitely would be somewhere to visit. So Brian's asking, what was our first ever cruise together? So this was on the Disney Magic.
Yeah, and we've got a little story of that on our other channel, but yeah, that was the first cruise, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, guys, make sure you're following our other channel. It's called Ben and David. You can find it in our links on our YouTube page somewhere. We're going to be starting to upload some really cool videos up there. We've got some cool content planned. Yeah,
so Clint's actually asking, very similar to what you just said about there, do we visit national parks or cities rather than cruising only? So like Ben said, we're going to start visiting more places. Because we can't get out of the UK as well as when we can finally get out of our house, we're going to start seeing what else we can do a bit closer to home, and then maybe a bit more around Europe and stuff like that.
Because we're not going to be able to travel to other countries for a while, we're going to have to do some stuff in the UK. So we've got some really fun stuff planned for our other channel, guys. Yeah. Right, get that background music on, David.
Oh, sorry.
We'll have some nice background music.
I'll leave that on.
Leave it on in the background. Lovely. So, guys, thank you so much for joining in with that. Oh my God, it's 10 o'clock already. Should we take a few more questions?
I'll do a few more questions.
But well done, guys. You all did amazing.
Can I just say these leather trousers are really hot?
Oops. You did amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys. So well done.
Well
It's
done.
Trina's wedding song. That is so nice. Let me bring some questions up here. Also, P&A Videos is asking, can we have it in 70s and 80s?
Oh, yes.
Why not?
Why not? Let's do 70s and 80s.
Oh, I love that from Trina. It's her wedding song, and it's also Anthony's favourite song as well. Oh, we're glad. We're glad it could be. Yeah, tell me about it. Claire, you are so right. Ricky really smashed most of them quizzes. Same with David as well, and a few others in there as well. I can't remember the names.
Do you want to say that for you?
Yeah, go for it, David. But yeah, fantastic, guys. You've all been amazing. Paulina, are we on the 90s cruise with TUI? No, we're not. Not this year. We did it last year, and it was fantastic, so we highly recommend it.
Diego's asking what's for dinner. We already had.
Oh, we had our dinner. So we had. I had macaroni in a can.
We had leftover chili and couscous because we need to go to the
We
shops.
are going to go to the shops tomorrow. Peter saying, hi from Ireland. Hi, Peter from Ireland. Love the channel. Would you recommend a transatlantic? Definitely. We love transatlantics, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. If you love sea days, you'll love a transatlantic. Karen's asking, where did I get my Spice Girls t-shirt from? I got it from eBay.
Awesome.
It was £6 when we went to see the Spice Girls.
You guys are
last
best
year.
will have to replay your answer to me, computer for us. I can't remember what your question was, Kat, but yeah, I think we answered. But yeah, let us know if
Just
you didn't.
type your question again, Kat. We'll answer it
Oh,
again for
Rena
you.
saying a Broadway night would be so fun. That would be fun, wouldn't it, David?
Like show tunes and
definitely.
anything to do with...
Laurie saying, go Gators, whatever that means. I'm guessing it's some sort of football team. That's hilarious. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Coming up again, guys, at the end of the show, we do have another karaoke session, unfortunately.
We do. It's hilarious. Rick saying credit also has to go to his wife. Winning team. Absolutely fantastic. Kelly saying she loves our energy. Thank you so much, Kennedy.
Yes.
Karen's doing an 80s cruise next year. How amazing is that?
Honestly, guys, if you haven't done a themed cruise, they are really fun.
Yeah.
We did Morella's back to the 90s last year. There's a vlog out of it, and it was really, really fun. Everyone was in a really good app. Everyone was really up for it, weren't they? And everyone did fancy dress, and honestly, it was a really fun time.
Good. So, favourite low cost or free activities in Nassau? Well, you can just walk into the little town there. Obviously, take care as with anywhere, or you can get a taxi. Just make sure it's a reputable taxi company to a beach. It's pretty much free if you don't get the sun loungers and things. So. Maggie, can you order groceries online? Normally, yes, but it is so busy that we want to leave those slots for the elderly and those who can't get to the shops.
They're actually prioritising people who are elderly and vulnerable. So if you can go to the shops, they're not delivering to you.
Absolutely. Have you? Kareen's asking, have you ever organised a group cruise trip? Sorry.
Have you ever organised a ship?
But yeah, we haven't yet, but we were planning on doing so. So stay tuned. Heather's saying yes, show tunes and Broadway. I know my interests are a very weird mix. We love show tunes and Broadway.
That'd be an interesting one. I wonder if
Interesting.
it'd be quite hard though.
Jack, any plan to go on Valiant Lady next year? We were supposed to be going on it this month, in a week's time, in the Caribbean. So
No, that was Scarlet Lady.
Oh, it was Scarlet Lady, but yeah, we definitely will go on Valiant Lady as well. So that's great.
Definitely.
We said go Gators because a previous person said a college symbol is their picture. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We so appreciate it for taking your time out.
Sorry, Paul's just saying, did we see Spice Girls on the tour last year? Yes, we did.
We saw them in Sunderland, my hometown, and it was fantastic.
Yes.
But yeah, guys, we're going to leave you with a little piece of karaoke. Again, thank you so much to all of our patrons. You can find out more information about becoming a patron in the description section below. We give you things like free extra videos and behind the scenes footage and just some silly stuff and a podcast and all sorts.
Yeah. Let us know if you've enjoyed the show this week in the comments. We'd love to know if you'd like to see something like this again in the future. And please, guys, make sure you are giving it a thumbs up. If you can thumbs up this video, it really does help us a lot.
And we might do a DJ set this week on Instagram as well, so make sure you join us at Cruise With on Instagram. We're nearly 10,000 followers on there, guys, so make sure you follow us on there, and we might do a live DJ set to celebrate. So yeah, we'll leave you with this. We'll see you next week. Stay really safe for this week, guys. We love you all. Thanks again so much. So we'll see you next week.